Today is a big one. We're on the A380 in the flight deck with Etihad, flying from Abu Dhabi to Singapore. I've been trying to get up to the A380 flight deck for years now, and it's finally happening. What better way to experience it than with the excellent people at Etihad, one of my favorite airlines to work with and to fly. And this super jumbo, I mean, wow. If you've flown on it, you know. Seeing it from this perspective especially, it's just such an incredible piece of engineering. So join me. Welcome to Abu Dhabi. We've just boarded direct from the new lounge here at Zayed International Airport. Very special one today. A380 flight deck out to Singapore. About a 7-hour flight. It'll be the first A380 flight deck I've ever done and we've ever done on this channel. And I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. Time to go meet the crew up in the flight deck.
Now we'll check the oxygen mask just to prove that they are working properly.
I actually got to try one on the previous flight, first time ever.
Did you?
Donning it.
Okay. You're like, oh,
Well, it's useful to actually do it once because you hear the briefing, but then it's okay. That's how it works.
Yeah, you have extra oxygen.
Yeah. A380 has a kind of unique two-tiered crew rest system here, which is quite cool. Lots of space up here. You walk up these stairs, it's kind of in between the two levels, so it's kind of unique in that sense. Whereas the 747, you have the cockpit right on the upper deck level. This is in between, which you may have seen if you've boarded one before. But if you haven't been up here to this part of the plane, it's a new thing. It's a special thing about the 380.
Both are okay. So you know how to use it?
Yep.
You take it out, keep pressing, put on your face and relax. That's it.
Perfect.
And you breathe normally. Okay?
Yep.
It kind of sucks onto your face. When
Oh,
you
really?
breathe. It's quite cool.
Wow.
It's only for demonstration, huh?
Yeah.
So we said push buttons, okay? So that we check they are all in normal position. Philosophy is lights out, okay?
Yeah.
This is normal because the engines are out.
Yeah.
And we are supported by external power at the moment.
Yeah.
No APU.
Check. Alright, enjoy takeoff then. See you later. Bye. Let's go. We'll continue the takeoff. In case of diversion as per secondary, I plan for runway 31 right at the moment. In case of immediate return, we will hold, burn fuel as required, depends on the failure. And in case land as upgrade, we just go for overweight landing checklist.
Yep.
That's
We are inside the 4x4.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can return immediately.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Between now is 040 degrees 8 knots, 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff, Etihad 4 and 8, good night.
Right, sir.
Clear for takeoff, you have control.
I have control.
Etihad 218, Delta 11, line up and wait, 31 left.
Delta 11, line up and wait, 31 left, Etihad 218.
Man flag 68 SRS on the thrust, blue. Check. First. Check.
116, I play 1431.
Roger, copy. Muscat Express India 794, take in the frequency. 118325, 118325, 118325. Etihad 441, further reduction speed to Mach decimal 81.
Within 370 for RBSM.
No Air 1, Etihad 441.
We are obtained.
Neat, Masalam.
With Bombay, Etihad 232, thank you, good night.
Etihad 410, Muscat 1356.
This aircraft is an amazing piece of engineering. It's massive. All the numbers are incredible.
What was the takeoff weight again?
It was 438,000 kgs, 438 tons. Maximum performance is 575 tons, so it's massive. If you see this page, our current gross weight is 423.1. Our fuel on board now is 77.8. We departed with 93.5.
Yeah.
And we'll arrive to Singapore with 11.5 tons. And we need 10.3 to divert, 10.7 sorry, to divert to Kuala Lumpur. But we'll decide approaching the area, the course of actions. In terms of pages, two interesting pages is the fuel page. We have 11 tanks, 4 feed tanks, 6 transfer tanks and 1 on the tail. 11 tanks. We have a more page here that give us information, and we have galleries to transfer fuel from all the transfer tank to the feed, from the trim to the transfer tanks, an alleviation transfer because it's a massive wing. It's a whirlwind design that allowed the aircraft to have big engines and a relatively short landing gear. This is the wheel page. You see we have wheel number 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, 20 plus 2, 22 wheels. We have more page as well, so you can see temperature. The pressure is the lower, and these numbers on the top is the temperature.
Arabian 515, level 340. Level 340, Arabian 515. Emirates 547, 1815.
And we are flying at Mach 84, 37,000 feet. We have a tailwind 49. It's not that strong tonight, but it's good. Enough to arrive on time.
Alright, Gabriel, so now we are here. You can see that's the waypoint, Para. So now at the moment we just passed by Muscat. Thereafter, at some point we will start to climb, initial climb to flight level 390, which is our final level as per our flight plan. At the moment, we passing Muscat, we're flying towards India. Alright, we will establish contact with India after this. Thereafter, we will fly overfly India Ocean here, over the sea, all the way to Singapore. So we pass by even Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur is here, and then we will pass Kuala Lumpur, and then what we have inside the flight plan as well. Here, you can see this here. So after Muscat, you can expect Mumbai, which is India, FIR, Chennai, and then after that Kuala Lumpur, as per I showed you just now. After Kuala Lumpur, we fly a bit with Jakarta, Indonesia, alright, and then we will go into Singapore FIR, which is our destination there. So as for now, you can see the weather. The weather along the route is good. However, we just careful with sometimes the change of the wind can affect the turbulence, that can give you turbulence. So now 370, good weather.
No significant weather along the route at all.
Yeah, at the moment no.
Which is that kind of rare for Indian Ocean? I feel like
yeah,
there's always
it's a
something
rare.
there,
Every time in India you can expect weather there. Yeah. So we are approaching Para here. So we are about here. We are entering India FIR. as per what I told you before. So this is the FIR, the line that you can see here. So after this, we will talk with India ATC, air traffic controller after this. Yeah. So this one you can cross check with the flight plan that you have. You are about to reach Para. You're going to Mumbai FIR, which is you change the frequency or radio that you have to communicate with other traffic air controller.
Secondary 6661, we continue CPDLC Etihad 498. Thank you. 2345 on box 2. Sorry. 2345 box 1. 215.
So they use CPDLC, but you have to do that call-in initially?
Yeah, just as a backup. CPDLC is primary, but you need to be identified on cell call, these 4 digits, just in case they need to. But our main procedure will be talking through CPDLC for coffees. Do you have time? Okay, we can wait, no rush. If you can bring some nice chocolates for our lovely guests. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See you.
Okay, so this is what we can expect from our flight plan. So now you can see we can expect Tabun 1 Alpha arrival. So if you scroll here, so you can see Tabun 1 Alpha arrival, can expect ILS runway 02 left. So for planning purpose, we will plan like what we have from our flight plan. This is the runway, can expect 02 left.
Etihad 498, go ahead.
And as per what we have from previous flights, this color, this chocolate color, alright, that's what we can expect. So this is the closed area for the taxi in Singapore that we got inside our NOTAM, notice to pilot. Yeah. So actually this is the same. You can see here we rely on this during flying, but if you lost this, you can have this as well. So that's why you just prepare everything that you have.
So this is we'll land 02 left, we'll back 8, we'll taxi, we'll cross the bridge, and then most probably we'll come to this section.
Right, the customary mid-flight break, especially on these overnights, is nice to have an hour or two. This is not such a long flight, 7 hours-ish. Anyway, nice to have a little hour here to eat some food, maybe close your eyes for 20 minutes and then go back in for sunrise and landing, which will be happening before we know it. Anyway, super cool flight so far. Amazing to take off in the 380 always, but especially up there. I mean, how cool, how smooth and powerful this plane is. Always nice to be in this upper deck business cabin. Food, a little rest in the turbulence over Bay of Bengal. Let's head up for round 2, eh?
Good morning, Kuala. Etihad 498 Super, flight level 410. This is the fuel on board that we have, and this is the fuel we already burned, 66.8 tons.
Why are they called trim tanks?
Because it's in the tail and is transferring fuel to keep the center of gravity within limits.
Top of
Yeah,
descent.
you see 2349, and top of descent will be at 0049. In 1 hour, we initiate our descent. We should be landing at 0123, 12 minutes ahead of schedule. This shadow gray area means that the turn is more than 3 degrees. That's why it's shadow in gray. Then when we turn, it will be gray up ahead of bumpy. Is a way to know how the route evolves. 2,000 on the southwest, 1,700 on the east, and 3,100 on the northwest. Okay? We are aware of all the light rain, good visibility, few clouds, wet runway.
Yeah.
Okay? Fuel and
Recap,
other
LA0,
operationals, we already discussed laser vessels,
Can you find a delivery
and we already the bridge for
Level
the
340, recap
engines
LA0.
taxi. Okay?
Okay, stand by.
Additional threats?
Recap LA0.
I didn't see any additional threat. We already discussed about the birds in vicinity and then the laser beam that we can expect. And then for the taxi routing here, Romeo Sierra, we can expect the slope there, so we can delay our reduced engine taxi in. Yeah.
Table 1 Alpha.
Yeah.
We follow the arrival and we expect from Samco radar vectors for runway 02. Okay?
The weather. Engine is approved.
F42. Okay?
Okay.
Good morning,
So we can add here, which is a nice. I show.
Morning, agency 085
So I can put stand F42.
Contact Bangkok 133.09.
And now this is for fun. We can put a flag. And
Pagi Etihad 474 confirmed spot 1704. That's a
also,
474.
we can
Yeah,
put,
474 at this time. It needs that
we
level
can put,
370.
imagine Romeo 5 is closed. We can put a red cross just to identify. For situation awareness,
Yeah.
we can delete the cross because so we can adapt the information to be really efficient and avoid any problem. 17. Flat 3 is 26 degrees and full is 32. So just to have the equivalence with Boeing, okay?
Yeah.
So it's 817, 26, 32. Just to have an idea.
Flaps.
Start the localizer runway 02 left.
Flight 01 clear left approach runway 02 left.
Approaching inbound. Yep. 160
Yeah,
knots.
let's push runway 02
150. Check. 24.
We're gonna do 62, reduce to
150
150.
knots. Check.
So this fit 150 knots, we're gonna do 60 and establish
Flight
our
slope
localizer
start.
runway 02
Check.
left.
Go right into 4,000.
Clear left 02 left.
4,000, check.
Clear left runway 02 left, we're gonna do 60. Express in your 68, turn left hitting runway 035. Etihad 498 Super Jumbo Tower, good morning. Surface wind 340 degrees 7 knots, runway 02 left, left left.
Clear to land runway 02 left. Etihad 498.
Etihad 498, runway surface condition 555, rain over FU.
Copy, thank you.
And landing checklist.
555. So as predicted. Landing checklist is completed.
Thank you.
You're clear to land.
Alright.
Wind 17, 18.
Yeah.
Singapore Tower, Malindo 80 and good morning. Establish on the ILS runway 02 left.
Runway 01, Singapore Tower, good morning. Continue approach runway 02 left, runway surface condition 555, rain over FU.
Continue approach runway 02 left, Malindo 80.
500.
Stable.
Check. Manual.
Check. Check.
going 801, requesting the surface wind again, please.
Where is it again?
80,
Requesting the wind,
70,
surface wind for
60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Taking 801.
Okay, spoilers. Reverse green. ATV diesel.
Brake on chalk.
Parking brake set.
Wake lights off.
Morning, Delta 35.
And parking challenge
Go to
complete.
76 Singapore ground, stand by, due traffic about 2 minutes.
Stand by, 276.
Anything to discuss from
No,
top
no.
of descent?
Anything from your
Energy
side?
management, okay. It was a little bit bumpy.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was tricky, but well, it's okay. It was on center line touchdown zone. Taxi was not the predicted one, but we follow strictly ATC instructions.
Instruction, yeah.
So congrats, thank
Yeah, well,
you.
Thank you for your support.
Good morning, Crown.
Captain, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good, sir. Release bucket list,
I release the brakes, thank you.
also time, please.
Our brake release, the aircraft is very good.
Copy.
So, the flight has come to an end. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, Laura, for sharing this amazing trip with us. I hope to see you soon in another Etihad flight around the world.
Exactly.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys.
So, what can I do for you?
Need to give you some flight radar keychains.
Oh,
Thank you.
Prerequisite.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gabriel, thank you so very much.
The least I can offer you. Nice.
Thank you, Gabriel.
All right, we did it. A380 cockpit now accomplished out to Singapore. What a cool place to fly to in that big super jumbo. Seeing Singapore come into view, that iconic thing with all the ships out in the bay as you come in to Changi, and amazing crew, lovely cabin crew. Everybody's super nice, and yeah, what a cool thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm in Singapore for a couple of days, and thanks for coming along in Singapore for Flight Radar 24. Rather tired and jet lagged. I'm Gabe Lee.